Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching WY TV. It's another edition of News Review. I am Odunwayo Adelere. We want to appreciate our sponsor, Nokpa and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. We say a very big thank you to you. You know what we do on the show, bring to you news that made to the top. We go on the shop commercial break to our sponsor, Nokpa. When I come back, we'll talk on the one we should talk about, but I will not be the only one talking. You can drop your own comments in the comment section. Let's rub minds together. On Punch newspaper, we have private sector, opposition split as Tinubu reshuffles cabinet. Dangote Refinery begins direct petrol sale to marketers. Canadian lady jailed 11 years for importing 35.20 kg cannabis. On Vanguard newspaper, we have why Tinubu sacked 6 ministers' presidency. APC will take over Rivers, Ganduje declares. Federal government to increase CNG conversion by 733% to 250,000 in 2025. On Daily Post, we have Tinubu asks Senate to confirm 7 ministerial nominees. Archie, what Tinubu government needs to end hunger, food insecurity, Professor Gogo. Health workers threatens to shut down Zamfara Specialist Hospital. These are the news that made it to the top today. Let's go on a short commercial break to our sponsor, Nokpa and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. When I come back, we'll continue from where we stop. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Sweetheart. I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
Give me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every. You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero like Nokpa.
After Nokpa,
It is always Napa.
Nokpa for management of power.
In the heart of Nigeria's bustling markets, where the sights, sounds, and smells overwhelm the senses. But in the midst of chaos, there shines a beacon of hope. King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, where convenience meets tranquility and shopping becomes a pleasure. Join countless others who have discovered the joy of shopping at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. At King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, we understand the importance of providing our customers with the highest quality products at affordable prices.
Here at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, customer satisfaction is our top priority. We're always here to help you find exactly what you need.
Whether you're stocking up for the week ahead or grabbing a last-minute item for tonight's dinner, King Victor Nigeria Enterprises has everything you need to keep your home running smoothly.
That's our sponsor, Nokpa and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Nokpa deals with Nokpa mixture, about tonic, about bitters, about flushy powder, about energy powder, about cool. You can send the DM or call the number 08123143434 to place your own order. While King Victor Nigeria Enterprises deals with different kind of foodstuffs that you might need at home. Their shop is located at number 2 Awolowo Makun Shagam, back in Ogun State. So the first one here says, Dangote Refinery begins petrol sale to marketers. This is coming amidst the suit that some people are saying Dangote wants to call against the NNPC. But Dangote came out to the book and said they are no longer going to the court for anything. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery has started supplying premium motor spirit, popularly called Petrol, to some oil marketers directly without recourse to the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL. It was gathered that while more oil marketers were intensifying efforts to buy the products directly from the plant, others were importing the commodity as hundreds of millions of liters of imported PMS should hit Nigeria shores in 2 weeks' time. They are planning to import petrol from outside the country. Why? Because what Dangote actually promised them is not what they're actually getting. You promised us this so amount of liters of petrol, but now you are creating just how many barrels of petrol you promised us, but now how many barrels are you producing? So instead of waiting for yours, I think this is high time we went over and just get what we want to get. When we are even getting it outside the country, everybody can afford the petrol. Not why we even have it at our fingertip, and it is still difficult to get. Recall that the Punch exclusively reported on Monday that no fewer than 4 vessels carrying imported PMS arrived at seaports situated along the nation's border between Friday, October 18 and Sunday, October 20. The report cited the documents obtained from the Nigerian Port Authority, NPA, which showed that about 123.4 million liters of PMS were berthed at 2 seaports to improve fuel supply nationwide. While we are still in the midst of saying petrol is actually cost, we don't have the supply in the country. We still have some people that are trying to take it out of the country. How can somebody be sitting down in one corner wanting to export 33,000 liters of petrol outside the country down to Cameroon, when we that are in Nigeria are actually struggling just to get how many liters? The development confirmed an earlier exclusive report by the Punch, which disclosed that oil dealers intend to import the commodity to supplement the supply from the $20 billion Dangote Refinery. Meanwhile, as major oil marketers import the commodity, their counterparts have started lifting PMS directly from the Lekki-based plant. So for as many that had gone outside the country to go and get the PMS, this is now a good news to you. The Dangote is already selling directly to marketers without the NNPC being the intermediary of whatever is happening between yourself and Dangote. Now you can actually purchase from Dangote directly without anybody coming as a third party. The second one here says, why Tinubu reshovels his cabinet? News was going viral since yesterday that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has decided to let go of some minister. You have done well, I love your work, but this is where we'll be parting ways. There's a saying that says we meet to part and we part to meet. You have done more than enough, but I think in the shape of taking this country to the next level, this is where we'll be saying goodbye to each other. So Tinubu sacked 6 ministers, and presidency are coming out to say the reason why the president actually sacked them. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has reshuffled his cabinet, relieving several ministers of their duties based on a performance review driven by public perception. According to Bayo Ononuga, the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, this decision followed a careful assessment process led by Adiza Bala Usman, the president's social advisor on policy. Ononuga, in an interview at Arise TV, explained that the appraisal was not taken lightly and had been part of the president's plan since the ministers were sworn in last year. If we could recall vividly, just 4 months after some ministers were sworn in, we had a case against Betta Edu, embezzlement and all that. And since then, she has been told that you need to excuse us for a while after the old investigation is being done and we find out that you are not actually guilty. Just will be coming out. But successfully yesterday, she was actually part of the 6th set of ministers that were relinquished of their post, that were relieved of their post position to go and be resting in their houses. It recalled that in August 2023, during the swearing-in ceremony, President Tinubu made it clear that he had the authority to hire and fire ministers, warning that he would not hesitate to remove those who did not meet expectation. And this has been coming, the call has been coming from Nigerians that the people that he kept in charge of, Minister for Interior, we are not saying anything. Minister for Education, they are not working. Sir, why not discharge these people of their duty? Get another set of people that can actually work for the betterment of your government. Because if you keep on going like this, I don't think these people would actually, they actually mean well for your government. Now, he was like, okay, fine. When the time comes, we will talk about that. But for now, these people are still working. Now the president already sat down. He already gauged everything and said that this set of people are not actually working to my expectation. Adiza Bala Usman was assigned the task of overseeing a performance appraisal, which involved gathering public feedback to the minister's work. A technology-driven process was employed, allowing Nigerians to score the ministers based on effectiveness. Now, in the following review, several ministers were removed from the cabinet, including Professor Tahir Mamman, Minister of Education, came out some months ago and said, if you do not get to 18 years, you can't get admission into university. You can actually do your exam, you can do your WAEC and all that. But until you clock 18 years before you can say you want to gain admission into the university. Now, you are not even the one that is gaining admission into the university. You are being relinquished of your post. The following Uju Kennedy Ohaneye, Women Affairs, Mohamed Gazo, that is for State Housing, Jamila Ibrahim, Youth Development, and Lola Ade John, Tourism, and suspended Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Betta Edu, who has since been replaced. Now everybody have been relinquished and they told them, just go home. When we get to the bridge of, but for now, you are no longer needed in the cabinet. So the last but not the least, it says, hardship, what Tinubu government needs to end hunger, food insecurity, Professor Gogwa. A renowned professor of agriculture, Nuhu Gogwa, said that all President Bola Ahmed Tinubu needs to end the raging hunger and food insecurity bedeviling Nigeria is a strong political will to adequately implement agricultural processes. The university done disclosed this during a 45-page paper presentation at the two-day annual conference of the Forum of Former Deputy Governors in Nigeria held in Abuja on Tuesday and Wednesday. According to him, the lack of strong political will by successive governments in Nigeria has made food insecurity a recurring challenge for the country. He noted that the desire to achieve food security has remained exclusive in the growing population like Nigeria for the past years. So he blamed growing food insecurity and malnourishment in Nigeria as insufficient food production, conflict and civil society, gender inequality, climate change, and natural disaster. So these are the things that are actually affecting our food security and all that. As solution, Nuhu Gogo, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture of the University of Jos, Plateau State said the government should adopt innovative measures, which include the use of improved seedlings, climate-smarter agricultural practices, employing high technology like computerized machines, drones, and artificial intelligence, that is AI. Food security is a very important phenomenon for the ever-growing population of Nigeria and the world at large, where every leader of the world desires to achieve such a feat. However, it is very clear from statistics that this desire has been exclusive. So for Nigeria to be free from all this food insecurity, hardship, and all that, we need people in the agricultural sector that can work harder for the production of food in the country. Without this, just feel Nigeria is going nowhere. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Professor Gogo, that is from the University of Jos, Plateau State, has come to tell you this is what you need to do for your cabinet, for your government to work, for us to know that your government is actually working effectively. We've come to the end of news review today. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on X account, on TikTok, on Instagram at Wisdom Yard Online TV. Thanks to our sponsor, Nopabos and King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Till I come again on your screen, I remain myself, Otunwayo Adineri. Be good and be fine. Bye for now.